folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Street. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Will kick this away to get us going here. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So LSU's offense will be the first up today.
Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And that run produces a decent gain. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Hawk over the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Rebels. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT drive. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Parker. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Play action here on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it? Both Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him, a big gain missed by the drop.
To the air, it's Nelson. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open, look out. Tackle made after a big gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. He's got it near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Oh, how about that, Chris? This defense has been taken for a ride. I'm not sure if they're overconfident or they just fell asleep a little bit. But whatever the case, they better wake up because now they're facing a goal to go.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. And Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here's the second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Norton. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. And the Rebels begin a new series here. 1st and 10.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the Rebels are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Offense will keep it on the ground here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Rebels look to convert here on 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd like to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And the Rebels will line up here on 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. team makes the stop on this return. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Simmons. Short throw complete to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Griffin. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And Kirk gets Ole Miss on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. QB keeper all the way. And the Rebels are going to keep this drive rolling. That's solid run, good for first down yardage. To throw, it's Simmons. Caught quickly. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
One back in backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Hits the running back in the flat. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Makes the catch downfield. Breaks loose at the 40. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Dropping back, it's Nelson. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense...
And it's blocked. The kick was low. It's picked, breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Now they line up to kick the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
That makes the score Ole Miss 28, LSU 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. A quick throw out left, complete. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that pass falls incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to pass. It's Simmons. The receiver grabs it. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. The Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here.
Let's go.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. He's swarmed by the defense. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Coming up, second down and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Ole Miss 35, LSU 10.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. And the pass is incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. They keep him guessing with a run. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Makes a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry-up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass ball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense. So the PI penalty in the end zone will move the offense 15 yards closer now. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, we could be shaping up for one memorable finish in this Magnolia Bowl. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? Time to get back to the second half of a flowery but fierce rivalry, the conclusion of the Magnolia Bowl.
Kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Offense in a split backfield now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. He dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The completion makes it 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. So after the incompletion, it's second down. To throw, it's Nelson. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Looking to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Cooper. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here.
On to punt it away.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They'll run it here. They stop him right at the 24.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that previous play. Send the back in motion. They'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Griffin. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's second down here. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Griffin. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff in a single back formation. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. To throw, it's Simmons. Receiver makes the grab. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Rebels looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
45, LSU 17.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and he makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The quarterback keeps the football, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Dropping back, it's Nelson. Looking right, this one caught. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down play coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown. Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And now the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back. It's Simmons. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. So we find his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. They start the drive with a good throw to the right side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Solid tackle, able to get him down. 2nd and goal for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up a 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, they found the matchup here, Chris, on 4th down. A gutsy call, and it pays off. Love this one-on-one matchup. The receiver wins that battle, and the quarterback put it right on the money.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ole Miss 52, LSU 27.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. The back's got it. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
2nd down.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance.
He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Tries the right with a quick throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
59, LSU 27.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking downfield. It's Van Buren. The sure hands. It's Parker. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Catch made on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. Important 2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And remember, he had one blocked earlier in the game. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Back to throw. It's Simmons. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their 1st interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. Movement here from the tight end. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's looking deep again. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the Rebels will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. First down, looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. They bring the punter onto the field now. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Simmons. The pocket breaking down. One last shot incomplete, but they wrap up the victory. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.